what makes a human have sustained level of happiness. And at the end of the day, it's when, and again, a lot of this is science theory, but there's data back behind it, but the scientific process takes a long time. So at the end of the day, this is theory, but scientists theorize that this chemical regulates your mood, your anxiety, your happiness. And, our brain works in a loop. So, when people talk about the depressed and they talk about a chemical imbalance, that's because their brain is in a loop of not producing this chemical. It's producing dopamine, which makes you addicted to drugs and sex or video games, what have you. But it's in a loop of not producing serotonin. Therefore, you don't feel happy. You don't feel significant. You don't feel fulfilled, which is what this chemical does. But again, our brain works on if-then sequences. So you can trigger these certain chemicals. When you work out and go run, I like to rock climb, whatever, you feel motivated after. You feel good, that pump up feeling, right? Mm-hmm. That's not just some random phenomenon that's happening. That's endorphins being released in your brain, making you feel more confident. That's why they say work out in the morning, because not only are you visualizing yourself accomplishing a task, but a chemical literally in your brain is making you more motivated. That the 4 chemicals that really influence our day are dopamine, oxytocin, endorphins, and serotonin. That's the last one that I mentioned. So to kind of bring it full circle, I had a mentor at that time who was an entrepreneur, and actually before that's what I was explaining about how scientists theorize you can trigger this chemical. One of the quickest ways you can trigger the chemical serotonin, which makes you happy, is by doing something else for someone else, right? Mm-hmm. So like last time you held the door open for someone, or you inspired someone, or you encouraged someone, or someone was in a financial situation, you helped them and they responded to you by saying, you helped me because of this, or you made someone smile, mm-hmm. you feel good inside, you feel fulfilled, you feel not responsible, you almost feel this like the significance, right? Yeah. That's serotonin being released in your brain. So I was serving at my school, not food shelters, all these kind of things, and it was literally therapy. Like, it was therapeutic for me to help other people.